the strangest 5 Japanese mythic monsters, and the most terrifying. Japanese folk tales and modern horror films are filled with countless ghosts, sparrows and souls, some of which are watered, while others are so strange that blood is frozen in the veins. Here are the 5 most famous avarites and monsters in Japanese culture. 1. Navibu Nuphep. A ghost-like bubble-like ghost, walking in the streets after dark, seems to have a vague outline of his face being thrown into the folds of his slack body. The Nuphep, wow, and also the name of Nupfahofu and Nutsaatsu. It is said that he appeared once in 1616, and had a smell similar to meat rot. There are tales that eating Nuphep meat will give eternal life, but good luck trying to catch one, despite their short limbs, but they have super speed. 2. Kappa Kappa is a soul that lives in the water and shows in tales from all over Japan. Their behavior can range from mere victimization to horrific acts such as drinking human blood, feeding babies, pulling people and cattle into rivers to drown them. But no need to fear never. If you meet Kappa, there are several ways to escape. One of them is to bend, despite their demonic side sometimes, but it is famous for being polite and certainly will greet you. Only then you will see the water of power inside the dish on their heads as they pour, making them powerless. Another way is to offer food. 3. Akanim. The name means licking the apricots, a creature resembling a sprite that lurks in the bathroom, using its long tongue capable of grasping objects. In a possible interpretation of the part of its name, Aka means red, this ghost is often described as red from the top of the head up to the soles of the feet, and some believe that there is a tendency to use such a harmless ghost in educational tales, in this case as a reminder of the importance of cleaning the bathroom. 4. Most of us probably do not have a habit of spying around abandoned old buildings in remote areas. But if you do, when you search for refuge on a stormy night, you may find this female ghost sitting in her back to the door. Dressed in worn clothes, spending the whole time clinging to the mirror, and put her makeup over and over feverishly, as if she were waiting for a guest or lover never reached. Come close enough to hint at her face and you'll see a horrible being with a huge hole full of black teeth. These pathetic creatures, called the low status of women in the Japanese courts of the Middle Ages, were mad after centuries of futile efforts to appear in their finest form. 5. Kamatachi. Have you ever realized that you are bleeding for no reason? And you cannot tell how the wound occurred? You probably have joined up with Kamatachi, a small ghost-like mammal riding on the wind, and dissecting human flesh with its sharp limbs. While usually invisible, the Kamatachi sometimes appears in the form of a demon whirlpools or barren storms that attack the frozen northern regions of Japan. If you strain your ears and listen to the wind, you may be able to hear its brutal screams.